The next muscle in this series is going to be a little tiny muscle called Plantaris. It has a head about this big and it exists right next to the second head of biceps femoris, but instead of just attaching to the head of the fibula, it has a very long tendon that snakes down and attaches to the back of the calcaneus. And you can think of it as a very small balancer muscle for plantar flexion. Second head of biceps femoris comes all the way up to the middle of the femur. Plantaris actually basically exists right down here in this little triangle, and it is a little bit more lateral and a little bit more distal than the second head of biceps femoris. You're going to be contacting it roughly the same way. So you're going to have the client hold up their leg, and you can give a little bit of pressure if you don't see the tendons pop out. So you want to make sure, just like in the second head, that you're getting behind the tendon of the long head of the biceps femoris. But now you're going to come a little bit more towards the head of the fibula and ask the client to point their foot into your hand to feel, yep, there we go. So now I just felt that pop right under my thumb. Go ahead again, Brianna, and push through and you can feel that, I'm guessing, right under my thumb. Great. So that's right where I can contact the muscle, and because it's such a small muscle, what I would say to do is just find it and palpate it with your thumb like I'm doing, and just ask the client to gently point and then release the foot. And you can stretch a little bit further and point again and let go. Good. And point again. Let go. Good, and let go. And that is another way. Now, it's not a muscle that you need to do a ton of things with, and when you're releasing both second head of biceps femoris, you're going to get a little bit of that as well. But those two together are an area where it's really helpful to do a little bit of release where things can get really jammed up in there.